trail cameras. I was able to get a different plan and a little bit cheaper. Saved myself about $100 a year. So I have to reset those and get those updated as well. So stick with us. I'm going to see how much I can get done today. I have about 4 or 5 hours before I got to be back home. So we're taking the four-wheeler up, dropping that off, and I think we're done with plowing this year with the snow. I only used it one time, and literally I used it just because I felt like using it. We didn't even have that much snow. It might have been 2 or 3 inches. So that was kind of a bust this year, but it's just nice to have for a convenience kind of thing, especially when you're always running around like crazy with the kids and doing all kind of travel sports and stuff. So yeah, stick with us, and like I said, let's see what we can get done today. You can feel it sinking in a little bit though. Man, is it mushy out here. We didn't mess it up that bad. I knew if I hit the gas pedal though, it would have probably made a mess. But alright, well, at least we're in. Next thing we're gonna be working on is putting in some fertilizer stakes for these trees here. Right there's a crab apple. I believe it's a flowering crab apple. And right there's a gala apple tree. And then I have a few chestnut trees too that we're going to be putting a few of these fertilizer stakes in. I'm just using the Miracle-Gro fruit and citrus plant food stakes, hoping that this thing will at least the big apple tree will put out some apples this year. So, but that's all that is. So yeah, we'll get moving on putting some of these in there and see if I can get some footage of that as well. Basically all you're gonna do is just like each tree I believe is gonna take 3 stakes because they're smaller. They're not big trees yet, but they have like a cap on the top so they don't fall apart and like crumble apart whenever you hit them in. So these are what the stakes look like. There's little stakes with the plastic cap on top there, and we'll go hammer one of these in now. But hopefully this will be enough fertilizer for these trees to start producing some apples. I know the crab apple last year started producing some apples, but this year I'd like this gala apple tree to start producing for us as well. So basically what you do here is set it in the ground. I believe it's within a foot to a foot and a half from the stump of the tree or stem of the tree, and then you just smack them in to about that deep, and then you pull the cap off, and then you can smack them in a little bit farther. And the reason why the cap's on the top in the beginning is if not, the whole thing will shatter apart. So then you keep your cap for the next one. I think they give you like 4 caps or something. So let's get a few more pounded in here. That worked out. Wherever you want, man. That's if you want to come back a little bit farther, that's fine too.
Come out on the hard pan and then come over here and maybe dump it up.
That's fine. I didn't think you'd be able to get turned around. I thought that was gonna be way too mushy. I'm glad you were able to get out of there.
Yeah, me too. That's all right.
That's fine. Yeah. So what he was saying is he's gonna pull up a little bit and then come back on the 2-track, or he called it, I believe, the hard pan. And then he's gonna lay it a little bit closer out of the soft ground to the mushy ground. So we're we're going to stay out of his way. He seems like he's a fellow that knows what he's talking about, and he said this also helps with losing gravel. He said he doesn't want me to lose a whole lot. And that looks good right there. Now he's getting ready to dump. You can see the rear end's lowering down. It's roughly 21.5 tons, and they said they could do up to 22, so close enough for me. Oh yeah, that looks good. Ooh, on the road. Work. Heck yeah, he wasn't even close to those lines up there. There's power lines right above. So yeah, we'll be able to use the heck out of that. So if anybody's interested up in the northwestern Pennsylvania area, like Clarion County, Venango, Armstrong, call DJ McKinney. That looks perfect, man. I appreciate that. Alright, well, let's get to work, I guess. Maybe we'll see if we can get a load or two done today and finish cleaning up everything else I came up here to clean up, or maybe we'll just get to that next weekend. But yeah, he gave me some good advice. He said whenever you drop it, you don't want to drop that into that lower ditch there, or right over too much grass, because you will lose some gravel. He said you won't lose a lot, but you'll lose enough. So we'll get to work. So as I get older, I gotta start writing myself some lists, because I'm always forgetting something or forgetting to do something. Worst thing's forgetting to pick up a kid at school or something. I have yet to do that, thank goodness. But I had on my list here, I fertilized the trees, I limed the field, just had the gravel delivered. I reset my trail cameras. They needed to be reset because of the hardware or software updates or whatever. I put the gas in the side-by-side. I dropped off the deer corn, and I dropped off the quad and plow, and dropped the plow. I need to come up with a storage solution for the implements for the tractor, the plows for the quad, and the side-by-side. I have yet to do that, and I'd like to put something up even for when I take the backhoe off the tractor, just to keep it out of the weather. For now, I'm going to tarp it, but I don't want to keep a ton of moisture under there, so I'm going to see if I can put a tarp between 4 trees and set the backhoe underneath that for when I actually take it off. But we'll see what happens. So everything on the list today is done. I think I'm going to go move a couple buckets of stone here. I got to lay out some fabric first. But let me go get a bucket of stone and see what we can get done.
We got a pretty full load of gravel there. This machine can lift up to full height, 1,835 pounds. So that's a little bit over 8 foot high, or maybe it's just at 8 foot. This machine with that full load of gravel right there is just sucking it up, man. This thing is a little beast compared to that last tractor I had. That other tractor is a good tractor, but this one can just outperform it. So I'm gonna go grab some ground cover here. I'm gonna throw some ground cover down, grab a shovel. That way the ground cover gets held down, and then we'll throw some of this on the ground and we'll see if we can spread some out. Got a sheet of that ground cover laid out. It's just like almost like landscape fabric. It's only 4 foot wide, but I want to start getting this all put in. So I'm gonna dump some of this here and we'll spread it out. Taking more stone than I just didn't want to come to fall out on the way here. And this thing's just super impressive. Doesn't feel tippy forward to the back, doesn't feel tippy side to side. You know, with the backhoe on there, that hoe weighs about, I forget, I want to say it's close to 1,100 pounds. So that counterweight on the back definitely makes a big difference. But yeah, everything seems to be going as planned. The tractor definitely 100% needs a good cleaning. Next time we come up, I'm going to bring my power washer and spray it down after we're done using it. But yeah, super impressive work. Let me get some more ground laid and put out. So I was able to get 2 rows done here, about 8 feet wide. I don't know, 12 feet long. I dumped an extra load on there, and be able to spread that next time we come up. I want to add on to that little driveway there. I want to come around here through the little patio area. I guess we're gonna call that the patio area, the little picnic tables and stuff. And then I want to do over to here. And if I still have a little bit left, I'd like to maybe do the 2-track going up through there, and make it a little easier come hunting time, hunting season, to get out of here, in and out. So that hill can get kind of sketchy when it's muddy. So muddy and icy, I guess. So all right, well, we got that all done. I think I'm going to start packing up, and we're going to be heading out of here. Last thing I have to do is take the corn feeder down. We're probably going to do some turkey hunting, and today's I believe the 27th, so it has to be down for 30 days. I did look that up. It has to be down for 30 days before you can hunt, or before the season. So we're gonna get this all taken down, squared away, and I don't know how much corn's in it. Let me see if I can just feel it here. There's still a good bit in there. Well, let's get that down, and we'll be able to do some turkey hunting up here as well. So all right, well, again, I appreciate you sticking along for the video. Just an update on trees as well. Thank God there's no trees on the cabin, no trees on the shed, and no trees on the driveway. So I did see a few down in the woods, and we'll be cutting that off for firewood. So all right, let me get this down, and again, I thank everybody else for coming, and I hope you enjoyed some of the video that I took.